look, we're back. And where we last left off, we had finished our exams. And it seems like society doesn't really seem to care about the fact that we stopped a criminal who was openly admitting, yeah, I killed people. But again, that's... God, it's so weird to think about how that's not really something that actually affects society too much. Again, as weird as and fucked up as it is to say, I truly believe that if a candidate ever... Again, we literally saw this in my own state. Anyway, so I don't want to talk about something that's going on in the video game industry or the entertainment industry, but something that happened in my real life. So I was driving home for Christmas. I worked a state away, and I was driving home late at night. And I didn't mind. I was like fully awake. I was fine. And my dumbass was like, "Oh, my speedometer is, or not, odometer, whatever. My gasoline tank. Oh, it says I still have 1 pip. I can make it for a while, only for me to start to. I run out of gas on the highway. Luckily, there was a gas station only about half a mile away. Walk to the gas station, get a gas can, bring it back, fill up the car, etc., drive to the gas station, fill it up. Now, that's not the thing that I care about, though, right? So I then get to driving again. And when I drive, I am focused in on my lane. I like keep track of like things around me for the most part, but my eyes are straight forward. So I don't notice someone who's swerving back and forth in the fast lane, right? And then out of nowhere, dude veers off in front of me, like a good probably like 50 feet in front of me, hits the ditch on the right side, and just goes tumbling in this in the pocket in the ditch. That car unironically flips like 8 times and ends up on its side facing the opposite direction on the highway. Me and 3 other cars get out, making sure the dude is okay, and obviously to like call the cops. Like I call the cops and stuff, but like, hey yo, someone crashed over here. So me and a Caucasian dude. So it was me, a Caucasian dude, a Hispanic dude, and 2 black chicks. All got out of our vehicles to go check and make sure the guy's okay, and turns out the guy was plastered. Funnily enough, there wasn't a scratch on him. The car did like 8 tumbles, and yeah, the airbag deployed and all that shit, but there wasn't a single, and I mean a single scratch on the guy. But me and the Caucasian dude helped the guy get out of, like, literally pull him out of the van that flipped, and he's like, "Damn, man. Hey, yo, you think we can tip it and I can just get going?" And me and the Caucasian dude, the entire group were all looking at each other like, nah. And he's trying to like walk back towards the car and like trying to get it in and trying to tip it, and we're like issuing him back like, dude, you can't be doing this. You are drunk, and that's dangerous. So I call the cops. The cops come. The EMTs come. Fire station comes. First off, I'm impressed about how well built cars are made nowadays, because the fact that he flipped 8 times and there wasn't a scratch on him, literally not even like a scratch on him, is impressive. And I honestly feel the car would still be able, let me change that, the engine was still working because everything was still on, and like he had like a dashboard, like an interactable dashboard. That shit was still fine and still functioning. But yeah, so that was my Christmas drive home. A car crash happening right in front of me. And I'm not like trying to like flex or big ball or anything, but I wasn't like scared. I was just like, as it was happening in front of me, I'm like, oh shit, well that's happening. So yeah, that was something that happened in my real life. Either way,
what do you want to do?
Let's just keep trying to go for these Phantom Den achievements. Phantom Den, Thieves Den, sorry. Oh. Still have to charge the battery in this thing in a couple days, huh? Second. There we go. Something's not right. The Phantom Aficionado website isn't busy at all. This doesn't make sense. Why? I mean, Masayoshi Shido got taken down. People should be posting comments left and right about this. The silence makes no sense at all. Is it because it hasn't made the news? It's so obvious the Phantom Thieves were responsible, though. I mean, he's right. Imagine if like a hacker group said, oh yeah, we took down the government, and no one responded to it. Oh, 17.7%. News talking about how Shido won by a landslide.
There, they announced the poor health of their leader, Masayoshi Shido. As such, the special diet session was postponed, along with Shido's inauguration as Prime Minister.
Postponed?
They should be firing him!
And wait, poor health? This is completely different from what my sister told us.
I heard he barely slept during the election campaign. I don't blame him.
He's not going to step down now, is he? Will this country be fine without Shido?
How can people still believe in him?
What the heck? The Phantom Thieves are being treated like, well, like they never existed. Goodness. No link among the change of heart incidents. Only coincidental psychiatric disorders. The Phantom Thieves only use those rumors to their advantage.
This is preposterous. Who would believe such things?
But the person saying this is a famous researcher. And even the Ministry is saying that's how they determined the situation too.
When's Shido gonna make a comeback?
Honestly, I don't think anyone else but Shido can handle times like these.
What's going on? No matter how you look at it, this isn't normal. Yeah, it's as if the people in reality have become distorted. What's happening here worries me, but the only thing we can do right now is wait and see what happens.
What do you mean I can't question him at this point?
Mr. Shido is in an extremely unstable state. I can't allow you to get in contact with him. He may officially have to undergo a psychiatric evaluation at this rate.
We are at the cusp of making a case. Do you know how much trouble we've gone through to get this far?
I'm just doing my job as a doctor.
Even if Shido was behind it, do you plan on convicting a central figure behind such a historical change?
Yes!
What? Don't be ridiculous. This is a country governed by law.
Did this motherfucker just say, look, just because he committed a crime and murdered people doesn't mean we should arrest him because of how powerful he is? What the fuck?
You still want to protect him even though you know what happened to the man previously at your post.
So, you plan on taking the head of the nation to court?
Yes!
You need to take a break, Nijima. I'm taking you off this case, especially since it's rumored you have ties to the Phantom Thieves.
What?
If I recall correctly, you still aren't married, are you? You'll be on leave for a long time. Why not look for a husband while you're at it?
Ew, misogyny, gross.
The assembly of Shido's case is in danger?
We know he doesn't need a psychiatric evaluation!
His lackeys must have pressured the others around him. It means there's far more people who'd be in trouble if the truth came out than we imagined.
I mean, yeah.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Sis said the assembly of a case may be possible if the general public wants Shido held accountable.
But even that chance has been destroyed with the manipulation of the mass media. They made it clear that the argument itself was a cult, even claiming that it never happened.
As a result, the Phantom Thieves are still labeled as criminals, even after all that's happened.
It's a storm of criticisms online, too. People are saying to catch the remnants and execute them. This is crazy. At any rate, let's wait for my sister. She should be arriving here soon.
Everyone's being tricked so easily. Why the hell did we risk our lives then?
If Shido isn't judged by the law, everything we've done will be treated as if it never happened.
Moving the entire country however they wish by controlling people's cognition? This is no different than being inside a palace.
I'm sorry. I gathered the best of the best and fought for a case. But as Makoto must have told you, it was denied. At this rate, it won't end with just Shido's innocence. This trend will continue spiraling down. There's even the possibility that crimes using the metaverse will advance onto a national scale. But that's not what I'm here to tell you. We're in danger because we know the truth. It's only a matter of time before we're apprehended. It wouldn't be odd if they were to charge in now.
This makes no effing sense!
Sis.
There's nothing more I can do with my resources. That's why I want to ask for your help. I wondered if there was any way you could do something one last time. I know that I'm in no position to ask this of you.
That doesn't matter to us. So what are we gonna do? Should we change the hearts of all Shido's followers?
Even if Futaba were to research all of them, it'd take time.
There's too little information.
We can only target individuals. Are we no match against the national power?
Mementos. If we use mementos, we might be able to do something.
There's something we can do there?
Like I told you before, mementos is the palace of the general public. It's the source of all distortions, and is maintained by the people's collective unconsciousness. Wait, do you mean that there's a treasure even in mementos? And if we go after that... The collapse of mementos should affect the public as a whole. The state of society would change too. If everyone's hearts grow to hold Shido responsible for his actions, things might start going our way.
That's a bold plan, but an interesting one.
Sounds good to me.
But if we're gonna do this, there's one thing you all need to realize. To begin with, why does something like the human cognition exist as another substantial world? The reason for that is most likely sleeping within mementos. We'll be destroying that, you know.
And?
I don't see where you're going with this.
The human cognition will lose substance, so you can't sneak into people's palaces anymore. So if other criminals appear, you won't be able to steal their treasure and change their hearts. It means the Phantom Thieves will be going out of business.
Liar! You liar! Liar! Phantom Thieves will be going out of business. 7 years later, we're still getting Persona games. That is false.
We'll have to discard this way of life.
I think we need to do this. I mean, we're the group who's reforming society, right?
What do you think? As our leader, you'll lose your powers if mementos is erased. Will you still do it?
We have to.
I see. All right. It seems there are no objections.
Did you come up with a plan?
Whether it succeeds or not is another story, though.
All right. All
This
Sojiro
prosecutor-
and Sai here is just a lot of
Looks like
meowing.
this is gonna be our last job.
Last job?
Get Shido for us.
Once we accomplish our duty, we entrust the world to respectful adults. That is our condition for accepting this job.
This is a deal, then. That's certainly a heavy condition. But
Is it?
very well, I accept.
It's just
I
asking you to
swear
do
to
your
make
job.
Masayoshi Shido stand and be tried in the court of law. Besides, my pride won't allow me to be continually saved by you all without doing anything in return.
We'll be counting on you.
Looks like it's decided then.
You're the leader, and this is officially our last mission. Come on, say
No, it's not.
something.
Let's fix this country.
We already said that before, though.
Ants, it's a cool line.
That's fine. We're doing it for real this time, after all.
We don't have much time, right? We should carry this out tomorrow. I'm counting on you guys. No matter what happens, you better see it through.
Well then.
Well, tomorrow's a big battle. Better get some rest. All right.
Nice.
And tomorrow is the day, everybody. This is our last time. We spent so much time together, but all went by in a flash.
I'll just add this.
So yeah, tomorrow is the penultimate day. Quite literally Christmas Eve. Oh yeah, cool. It doesn't go past March. Makes sense. Yeah, in the original game, this was the quote-unquote final day of the game. But obviously, Royal added more days. But, as it is, so when we return, we're finishing this. By the way, I want everyone out there to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. But for right now, I am out. Later.